Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and we're back at the complex. And a lot of progress has been made, but we just did a video last week about that progress. Today we're doing a video showing some cool things we found in this house, which is also part of the complex. So, have a few surprises. We took down the ceiling, and we'll show you what it looks like in there. And then found another surprise, which is kind of cool and relates to me personally, so we'll show you that as well. And then always have a question to ask our viewers as well. So of course, check out investformore.com. Lots of articles on being an agent, flips, rentals, all that great stuff, and a free book on there too. And we have a whole playlist on this property if you want to see the rest of it. So much craziness here with 500 tire eviction and tenants fighting and squatters and all kinds of different stuff, but it should be a really good deal. It is 19 degrees outside right now, which feels really, really warm because it was under zero most of yesterday. So it's actually kind of nice. But here we have the house, and we've kind of saved this one to do last. We've been doing the other 5 units. There's 5 little 1-bedroom units and then 2 houses, this one and the small house. And we showed this a little bit before, but we've started to take the ceiling panels down and tiles to see what it looks like up above. So it was plaster. It's not amazing shape, especially in another area we'll show you, but the ceiling tiles were also very ugly and not in very amazing shape either. And there's always some sketchy lighting as well. So you can see they're nice splices and different stuff they did for the wiring to drop those down. And here's the beautiful part we found. So obviously they had a roof leak, some kind of leak at some point. The furnace is in the attic, but I don't think there's any air conditioning here, so I don't think it was water from the furnace unless it had like a humidifier attached to it or something, which I don't think it had. I think it just had a roof leak, and we had to replace all these roofs when we bought it. They had like 3 or 4 different layers on it. Really, really ugly. So we're probably gonna just take out all the grid panels, everything, re-sheetrock this whole ceiling. Obviously take out all the ugly discoloration, possible mold, get all of that out of there, and then work on the wiring as well, because you can see it's not in great shape. And then the other bedroom isn't in too bad a shape. It's actually one of the best ceilings. So we have that. And then the kitchen is where the crazy surprise is. So I've never seen this before. We have these cabinets, which we'll ask you about here soon. But the cabinets went above the ceiling tiles. They just went right over them. So you can see the ceiling tile grid right there. It went across the cabinets, and they just nailed up a big piece of trim over the bottom of the cabinets, so it didn't look like they're there. And then, they open really well. But you can see, there's no way to know there were cabinets up there unless you popped off those ceiling grids. And yes, they are absolutely disgusting. Those are probably signs of roaches and some deceased roaches there too. Lots of issues in this property. Just, I try not to use the word slumlord too much, but the previous owner met a lot of that criteria of just doing the absolute cheapest, craziest, sometimes dangerous things in this place. So we're trying to make it all better, and hopefully it's all better soon. So it's kind of cool to find those cabinets. They're kind of neat how they go all the way up to the ceiling, but we're missing a door there. There's a broken door down there. They're very ugly. So, I mean, I ask this, usually I do take people's opinions, into account, think about them. I'll ask this question: do you think we should save or keep these cabinets? But I'm probably going to ignore anybody who says we should keep them, just to be honest. So you can tell me what you think. But I think based on the roach guts and the brokenness and everything, these cabinets are going to go bye-bye. And we'll just put a whole new kitchen in here. And then we can get a dishwasher in here without having to worry about finagling that in here somehow. And should be a lot better. The ceiling here also leaves a little bit to be desired. Old. But we'll get that patched up and fixed up as well. And then we have another surprise right in here we'll show you. So we're gonna make this a bedroom too, so it'll be a 3-bedroom. And we're just gonna probably put a closet right over here, fill that wall in, put a door right here. So that's part of it. But our contractor, while he was, I don't know if they were in the wall or in the cabinets, found a newspaper from 1979, June 28th. And I'm not too shy about it. That's the year I was born. And my birthday's tomorrow. So that was kind of cool. He found that today. So yes, I will be 34 tomorrow if you do the math. But it's kind of cool to see this. I've found some much older ones. Oh, are those roaches? Probably. I shouldn't be touching this. But I'll make sure. I have lots of hand sanitizer in the car for some reason. You can see some of the houses for sale back then. And Westlake Park is actually really close to where I bought my very first house. It's really close to there. I paid $180,000 for it in 2003 or 4. I paid $190,000 for it. Sold it for $180,000 in 2009. So that was a good deal, right during the housing crash. But the next house I bought was an awesome deal, and that made everything better. So you can see they have new houses, $56,000, $64,000. Those are probably $400,000 now, maybe a little more in that price range. So that's kind of cool. In Weber Realty, my dad started Pro Realty back in like 1992, and he started that with Dick Weber, and unfortunately he passed away soon after that, but he developed a lot of Greeley, so kind of cool to see some of these old names and different stuff in this paper. So, Bob Krebs, that's still around. That company is still here. So that was pretty cool to see. And then, yeah, we had some more properties over here and some pretty cool stuff. So that was pretty cool to see. All right, that's the house. We're making progress. We'll end it on a beautiful note. The bathroom, which just needs a tiny bit of work. Just a little bit. There's a giant hole in the floor right there. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing a lot of work in this house. This will be a pricey one. But this all should be a really good deal once we're done with it. I've talked about the numbers before, but we bought it for $550,000. Should be worth well over $1 million once it's all done. Probably be spending in the range of $150,000 on everything. You can see the windows are mostly in here, except for one of them was broken over here. So we're waiting for that to come, but all the rest look pretty good. All right, thanks for watching. Love getting comments, likes, new subscribers, so keep all that coming. We'll be back with a lot more on the complex. We're also planning to open the liquor store and mini mart next Monday, so that will be very cool. We'll have lots of updates on that as well. Lots of work to do there, but it'll be really interesting to see how it does. Have other properties like the Ocho, other flips going we'll be updating you on. So lots and lots of different stuff happening. Hope you guys are enjoying the crazy ride we're on. Oh, and my crazy storybook will be out soon too. So hopefully we can announce that in a little bit as well. All right, take care. We'll be back.